I'm Helge Thomason, Artistic Director of San Francisco Ballet. I'm here to talk to you about the upcoming season, 2013, which also is our 80th anniversary season. 3 world premieres, 1 US premiere, 1 San Francisco premiere. The season is so varied, from very, very contemporary work to classical.
Program 1 includes Serge Liffard's Suite en Blanc. One of the great things about Suite is that it gives so many opportunities to show off a variety of different dancers from all ranks. It's challenging for an entire company and sometimes a godsend for a director who wants to give opportunities to many of the dancers in their company.
I'm Wayne McGregor, I'm the choreographer of Borderlands. Well, I think one of the fantastic things dance does is be ambiguous. I think it doesn't deal with concreteness very well, and I think that's why I was very interested in how we might be able to respond in some way to the Olber's paintings, but almost be inside them, so we almost have a physical experience of them. So we call the piece Borderlands because I find in his paintings there's always this kind of like liminal state between 2 sets of colours, and I wanted to try and find a way of doing that physically. We've got a system that allows us to pixelate the whole space, so rather than having big washes of colour, we're able to, in quite a controlled way, put colour onto different parts of the body and mix it live. And that's really interesting. It gives you a very different way of organising your light brushstrokes, if you like, on a body.
We have an ongoing relationship with the Hamburg Ballet, and the director of that company is the choreographer, John Nomeyer. As you probably remember, his Little Mermaid was an enormous success here and everywhere that has been performed. This time he's bringing his Nijinsky. It's a fantastic narrative ballet about one of the most celebrated dancers of any time. He was a complex person. He was born in Russia. He moved on to France, where he danced for Diaghilev's company as a major dancer, if not the dancer of all times. And he also choreographed. It has beautiful sets and costumes, and I think you will thoroughly enjoy John's superb storytelling.
Rite of Spring is something that I heard a lot about through school. In every dance history class, pretty much Rite of Spring came up. It's a seminal work that was choreographed in 1913 and caused near riots in the theater when it was premiered. So I think it ushered in a whole era of modernism in not only the ballet but the music by Stravinsky as well. So I think it's influenced a lot of creativity throughout the century, and to work on it now as a new production feels like we're a piece of that history now.
I'm Alexei Ratmansky, and I'm artist in residence in American Ballet Theatre and creating a new piece here for San Francisco Ballet. Came across this lovely little suite of dances by Moritz Moszkowski. He was a brilliant pianist in the turn of the century. So when I listened to it, I was amazed by the danceable quality of it. It's light music. There is no philosophy, nothing really, deep about it. But it's a brilliant character dances.
It's based on a verse novel by Pushkin. It's a story about honor and betrayal. It's a beautiful story ballet. It looks beautiful. Choreography is very inventive and very narrative. His genius is in storytelling, that he can tell a story through dancing, through movement, without too much mime and without too much sort of filler material.
My own ballet, Criss Cross, I did in the 90s, and it was a big ballet, a lot of dancers in it. 2 compositions by Handel and Scarlatti, and they are being sort of played and composed in a slightly different version by 2 different musicians. And I think that fascinated me. So I thought it was sort of all a crisscross between composers and dance, and that's what the name became.
My name is Christopher Wheeldon, and I'm the choreographer of Cinderella. One of the things that drew me to Cinderella was the score. It's really one of the great ballet scores from the last century. One of the things that's exciting and unique about this production actually is the fact that it is a co-production, and rather than just creating it on one company and having the other company learn it, we thought, you know, it would promote an exciting cultural exchange. Well, I hope that that our production of Cinderella will be everything that perhaps an audience would want from Cinderella, but with a few surprises along the way.
This 80th anniversary season is bound to be very, very exciting. Keep coming, and thank you for your support of this company.